Here we are then, back with Championship to Champions League in Football Manager 2022, and you probably can hear that I'm feeling a little bit rough, so if my voice is croaky, if I sniffle a few times, if I cough during the video, I am really sorry. As I said in the weekly vlog, on Saturday, I've come down with a lurgy. Hopefully, I'm going to get through the worst of it, and we'll be able to keep going with content. And I won't lose my most precious thing, which is a voice, because everybody loves listening to my voice, right? Today, we are continuing our FA Cup journey against Cambridge United, and then we're taking on Preston North End in the league as we look to get back into the playoff picture. Quite a few new faces to introduce you to since January. Mostly loan signings. On the outgoings, we've got Samba and Arta already agreeing deals. They've gone out. I did try and get Jamie Vardy on deadline day, but that didn't work out, unfortunately. But if we have a little look, you can see we have brought in quite a few players over January. So Jack Butland came in for 200k. I also tried to bring in Gary Cahill as a bit of defensive cover. We brought in Alexander Cochrane, 31-year-old Russian international, has been a player in FM for years that people have targeted. That always seems to do well. However, he's come in, not really done a lot, if I'm honest with you. But we'll see how he gets on. You know, he's there until the end of the season on loan. I don't think we'll regret that signing, if you like. If I'd signed him permanently, perhaps. And then 3 signings on deadline day. Isaac Hayden has come in, 27-year-old English player from Southampton. He did move to Southampton from Newcastle United. I think he'll be a really good midfield player. I think this is his sort of level. Championship and lower end of Premier League. I think he could be a really key signing from now until the end of the year. Dennis Vavro has come in from Norwich City as well on loan. 26-year-old Slovakian international. Decent centre-back, tackling 16, heading 15. That's the sort of stats we want to look at. Jump and reach, strength, bravery, very, very good. And he joined Norwich City this season. Has played pretty well when he has played for them. So we were very much in the market for him. We were very happy to bring him in. And finally, Nathaniel Klein has come in as a bit of right-back cover. It is a position that we have been struggling with all season, really. So I thought it was important to bring in a little bit more cover. Nathaniel Klein was there, waiting. Still got some really good attributes, particularly attacking, crossing and pace is pretty good for a right back. So we'll see how he gets on. No guarantee, of course, that he'll do anything at all or he'll even play any games. But, you know, not a lot of money spent to bring in 4 quality players that will hopefully beef out our squad just a little bit. On the outgoings, quite a few of them as well. Guyton Bong and Jordan Smith have left. Ethan Hovarth has gone as well. Julian Larson, Datif Asaba Osong, Jermaine Defoe's gone to AFC Wimbledon, and Ryan Yates on deadline day went out on loan to Norwich City after bringing in Isaac Hayden. I was quite happy to let Ryan Yates go. I really do hope that Jermaine Defoe will do something decent for AFC Wimbledon. You know, he didn't really get into our team too often, didn't make a single start this season. Did score a single goal, and he'll always be remembered for that. But 40 years old now, I think he's at the point in his career where he needs to be playing regularly, otherwise he's just going to retire. So we let him go to AFC Wimbledon, and hopefully he can score a few goals and get them out of trouble in League One. A quick look at squad performances. Top goal scorer is Lewis Grabban with 21, 14 for Billy Sharp and 11 for Troy Parrott. Top assists is 11 for Gareth Bale, 8 for Jaden Richardson, and 6 each for Norwood and Lewis Grabban. Top average rating for the season is a 7.63 for Jaden Richardson, a 7.43 for Worrell, and then a 7.39 for Scott McKenna. In the last 5 games, so Scott McKenna is very much the best player. Jaden Richardson up there, Ianu up there as well. It would be nice to have him back into the squad. Joe Worrell looking very, very good, the captain as well. So, that all means that we are currently in 7th place in the Sky Bet Championship. We are 1 point behind Blackpool. It is a very, very close playoff run. However, our recent form has looked like this. We have had a pretty terrible time since the last episode where we got thrashed by Blackburn. We then lost 3-1 at home again to Brentford. We then beat Middlesbrough 3-0 before drawing 2-2 against Norwich City. We were 2-0 down at half-time. Troy Parrott turned it around in the second half. But you can see we have just been inconsistent, I think is the word. We had a decent start of the season, these games here. You know, we were looking like we might well smash the league. It didn't really turn out that way because since then we've struggled for wins. I'm hoping that the experience that we've brought in will help us out. We've expanded the squad a little bit, brought in some decent quality, and hopefully we can just about hang on to some playoff football. I think, once again, just like with Cardiff, automatic promotion is going to be out of the question, really. But, you know, it would be progress on last year. Last year we finished in 9th position, I believe, yeah, and on 65 points. So, you know, well on target to beat that. It's just going to be a really tough ride from now until the end of the season. So let's see who we've picked for today's episode against Cambridge in the FA Cup. I might make a couple of late changes because, you know, I want to save Gareth Bale and whatever. So we'll put Cochrane in as the shadow striker. We'll see how he gets on in that position. And I'll also bring in Ianu at left back, and we'll see how he does. And maybe give Nathaniel Klein his debut, just because we're playing against Cambridge, so it should be a game that we are easily winning. So Butland will start and goal with Klein, McKenna, Worrell and Ianu in defence. We've then got Hayden and Norwood in the middle of the park with Cochrane starting behind, Woodburn, Graben and Parrott up top. So let's get into the action. Quite a few squad numbers need to be handed out. That looks fine. I don't really like Isaac Hayden as a number 6, so we'll make him a number 13 and Vavro a number 6 instead. That looks good. So, and getting into the match then. And it is a big one. It would be nice to have a little cup run. Of course, we don't want to have the distraction, really, that an FA Cup run can bring. But I want the positiveness that it comes with. And that's certainly what I think we can pull off today. It's going to be Oliver Norwood with the corner. He whips it in. Header from McKenna and Parrott's there as the poacher, but the flag's up. That is going to be offside, but a decent start for us there to get the ball into the back of the net. Hopefully we can go and do that again a few times today, get that confidence level up again, because that's what I feel like we've been lacking recently. We've been lacking that attacking swagger that we've had throughout the season. And look at this attendance. It is absolutely shocking. It really is. Oh dear. Well, Cochrane lost it there. Here's Brandon. But I tell you what, if we lose today against Cambridge, that would be a big confidence blow, you feel. Brandon on the ball. Here's Eccles. Brandon again on the ball. He's going to whip it in. It's a header. Oh, off the bar and just wide. But that was too close. Butland with the following goal kick to McKenna. McKenna on the ball. Here's Nathaniel Klein on the right-hand side. What can he do with it? Has he still got life in those legs yet? Woodburn into the middle. Parrott's there. Oh, how on earth has that been saved? That was a brilliant double save there from the goalkeeper. And it's Norwood into the middle. It's headed away. And somehow Cambridge have survived that. That is quite unbelievable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Here's Butland, gets it to McKenna now. McKenna to Klein. Klein on the ball. Still going. Here's Cochrane. Grabbing. Parrott. Out wide to Klein. Can he whip it in? He can. Parrott's there. And Troy Parrott finally gets it into the back of the net. And that feels like it's been coming a lifetime. But Troy Parrott starting to hit form. And if he starts finding his best from now until the end of the season, then the sky is the limit, because he can rip up the Championship. I really do believe that. He's already scored 12 goals for us. And there you go, 1-0 at half-time. Okay, we could be doing a little bit better. We could be winning by a few more goals. However, we're ahead, and that's all that matters at the moment. And we're defending well, creating chances, and that's exactly what you want to see. So Cochrane's going to come off. We'll put Glatzel on for him. I'm going to bring on Vavro for Worrell, and Graben's going to come off, and we'll stick on Billy Sharp up top. A long throw comes in from Cambridge. Here's Norwood on the ball. Norwood still going. Ball forward to Parrott, who heads it down, but only as far as an orange shirt. Booted away. Here's McKenna. Now here's Hayden. Hayden gets it forward to Troy Parrott now. Troy Parrott back in. Isaac Hayden on the ball. Here's Nathaniel Klein, another debutant. Klein still going. Klein into the middle. Glatzel! Paul Glatzel scores, and that is always a fantastic occasion when Paul Glatzel gets on the score sheet. Get in there. Third goal of the season for him. And Nathaniel Klein, look at this little step over here. Steps over the tackle. Glatzel with the header. Woodburn gets in the way of it, but Glatzel's there to stick in the rebound, and it's 2-0. Well done, Paul. Excellent stuff. 2-0 now, and that virtually guarantees us being through to the next round of the FA Cup, which is exactly what we wanted. Get through to that fifth round. Last 32 of the FA Cup. Sorry, last 16 of the FA Cup, isn't it? So that's pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Here's Ianu on the ball. What's he going to do with it? He's still going. Sharp. Oh, he tried to find Parrott there. That would have been a fabulous ball. Didn't quite manage it, though. Booted clear. Here's Scott McKenna. McKenna on the ball. Norwood. Ianu. Ianu pushing forward. Can he whip it in? Is it going to be 3? It's Woodburn, and Ben Woodburn scores his 4th goal of the season. Excellent to see him on the score sheet as well. You know, we were very happy to get Ben Woodburn in the summer. And, well, you have to say this has been a very strong performance. And hopefully we can keep this going in the Preston match. Coming up, here's Brophy. Cockerill into the middle, header over the bar from Cribs. And that is going to be pretty much that, I think. A yellow card for Bennett. It's a silly yellow card to get. Here's Ianu. Norwood. Vavro. Look how many yellow cards we've had. Goodness me. Hayden to Glatzel. Oh, what a shot that was. Nearly got the goal. And I tell you what, Paul Glatzel might well have got himself a start for the next match. Although Gareth Bale is very, very tough to drop. Because Gareth Bale is Gareth Bale at the end of the day. But here's Brophy. Brophy on the ball. What can he do with it? He whips it in. It's away by McKenna. 3-0, and we are through to the 5th round of the FA Cup. I've got to say I'm absolutely delighted about that. That was a very, very good performance. Klein impressed on his debut. Klein actually got man of the match. Goodness me, an 8.6. Well, there you go. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that, can you? When is the draw for the FA Cup 5th round? Do we know? It's usually on the Sunday, isn't it, after, but I don't see it. Let's have a little look. So, FA Cup, 5th round, 6th of the 2nd. So, I'll see you for who we get in the next round. Let's see who we get in the FA Cup 5th round then. So, there's still quite a few teams that I think we can beat in there. Hull being the obvious one, Brentford, Middlesbrough, West Brom in there as well, Blackburn. So plenty of teams that I think that we could have a stab against. We're out of the hat, and it's a home game. Who are we taking on? Brentford. I'm happy with that. We might get through the quarter-final here. Obviously Brentford are top of the Championship. They're a very tough side. However, I'd rather take them on than Chelsea. But Chelsea, Liverpool take each other on. Bloody Man City managed to get an easy match against Hull City. Man United away to Bournemouth. That could be a tough one for them. But very, very happy with that. We've got Birmingham and Luton taking on each other. So guaranteed three championship sides actually in the final 8. If you have a look at that, Middlesbrough against Blackburn as well. So that is crazy. It's feeling like 2008 all over again. Well, just a couple of changes for this match against Preston North End. Then Dennis Vavro comes in at centre-back. Jayden Richardson returns at right-back. To be honest, I might as well just go through all of the team right now. It's actually more than a couple of changes. Jack Butland starts and goal with Richardson, Vavro, Worrell and Greg Taylor in defence. We've then got Hayden and Glatzel in the middle of the park with Gareth Bale stand behind, Woodburn, Grabban and Troy Parrott up top. It wasn't as many changes as I thought. 5 from the last game. So we'll see how we get on. Obviously Preston were very much a playoff contender at some point in the season. However, they've dropped off a little bit and they're actually 15th in the league now. So we'll see how they get on. It's always, this sort of match that I think defines a championship season. Here's Ben Woodburn straight away with a chance. Is he going to whip it in? Gets it to Richardson, who does whip it in. Oh, it's off the post from Glatzel. Goodness me, Paul Glatzel is looking an absolute handful at the moment. That's why we popped him into the midfield today. But as results stand, we are currently back in the playoffs. I decided to stop speaking there because it looked like they were going to score. Coventry City have gone 1-0 up against Sunderland. Bristol City are 1-0 up as well against West Bromwich Albion. Here's Ripley. Boots it forward. Oh, what a ball. Here's Ollie McBurney now with a chance, and what a save from Jack Butland, who's starting to come into his own again now. Of course, had pretty much 2-3 years without touching a football at Crystal Palace, but now seems to be, getting back to his best, which is only good for us because he's going to be our first choice keeper going forward. Certainly if we stay in the Championship, I suppose if we do get promoted, that will be our big priority for the summer, is getting a really good goalkeeper. But Cardiff City now bottom of the table. Isn't that really, really sad? Kiefer Moore now playing for Preston. He's gone out of the mess at Cardiff. But now I've mentioned him, he's going to score against us. But not a lot happening in favour of us at the moment. That's a good save once again from Jack Butland. We are going to encourage the boys and see what they can do. Here's Butland building from the back. Here's Worrell, Greg Taylor. Greg Taylor now on this left-hand side. Gets it to Paul Glatzel. Back to Taylor. Taylor still going, gets it to Glatzel. Glatzel into the middle and it is in. It's hit the back of the net. It was no goal from Liam Lindsay, but Paul Glatzel was the one that was causing all the problems there. And he just looked really good against Cambridge. So I thought, let's give him his reward. And hey, he's come in today and he's looked like a real handful. That would have been a goal either which way. And it's 1-0. And Paul Glatzel with the assist there. I really hope he gets credited with that because that was all to do with him. And we've seen that. We know he's brilliant, but the game not quite giving him the credit he deserves at the moment, in my opinion. Here's Moore, gets it forward to Lady Anne. Oh, goodness me. That was a bit of a cheeky one, but it didn't go in. So, don't get complacent is the message. Yeah, I don't think Glatzel did get the assist there. What a pity. Here's Bale. Whips it in. Vavro with the header. Hits the bar. Here's Coleman. It's not Coleman because Coleman's not playing. Who must have that been? No idea. Hayden. Grabbing. Vavro. No. End of highlight. Here's Earl. Hayden. Woodburn. Loses it. Woodburn. Here's Hayden. Vavro. Bale. Vavro. All the way back to Butland now. Butland on the ball. Boots it forward. Excellent. Here's Lewis grabbing. Oh, what a goal that is. And Jack Butland with the assist. That was unbelievable. What a ball forward that was from Jack Butland. He just absolutely launched it over the top of everyone, grabbed and spotted it, one touch, and then an absolute stormer of a half volley, and that was just absolutely brilliant. And it's 2-0 to the Forest. Oh dear. Oh dear. Patrick Bowers just scored. Let's forget that happened. And look at this. This was almost identical to the goal we scored with Graben. But that gets them back into the game. Let's see what we can do. Ben Woodburn not having a great game, so let's swap those two round. And, well, I mean, we know Glatzel's playing well, so there's no point taking him off. I'm going to take Greg... Oh, where's Ianu? Ianu's not on the bench. That's annoying. Yeah, let's just keep it at that for now then. 2 changes. We'll make another one if we see fit at some point. Maybe Isaac Hayden comes off for Ojeda. That's the last move. Norwood's on the bench, but we'll put Ojeda on instead. Although that hasn't gone through for... Oh no, it has now. There we go. 2 minutes left. Full time. There you go. 2-1. And that is a very, very good victory, I think. Away from home to Preston. That's not an easy game to win. Unfortunately for us, Blackpool managed to get back into their match and beat Blackburn Rovers. And Cardiff got back into their match. They beat Barnsley 3-2. But goodness me. I mean, how close is this going to be? I mean, we're 11 points off Norwich. We're probably not going to get automatic promotion this year. However, we can probably finish 4th, and that would be, certainly progress from last season. And I think we'd probably be in a better position than we were with Cardiff last year. But yes, that is where we'll leave it on a 4-match unbeaten streak. Very, very happy with that. So we will come back for the Brentford FA Cup match and the away match against Peterborough. So if you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. It would be great if we could hit 30 likes for the video. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.